Hi there! If you are going to be a grandparent, or if you already are a grandparent, you might be thinking about how you can pass along some good financial habits to the grandchildren. Now keep in mind that personal finance has that word personal in front of it. So these following tips should be absorbed into your family values, and you should consider what you want to achieve or to teach or to pass on as you think about these different financial options for grandchildren. One thing to think about is education. A lot of grandparents approach me that they want to help fund their grandchild's education. An easy way to do that is through a 529 plan. I've recorded another video with a lot of details and tips on 529s, so pop over to that if you want to see more. The main points of a 529 are that you are the owner. So the grandparent stays the owner, and the great thing is with the new FAFSA, that means that your 529 plan set up for your grandchild should not affect their financial aid at all. It's a loophole in the college savings world. So 529s can be a great way to save for grandchildren and to help them off with that education goal. Another financial tool that grandparents like to use often are savings bonds. You can buy these through Treasury Direct. You purchase them directly from the US government, not through a broker or an agent, but directly online. Again, you stay the account owner, which some grandparents like. You can gift that bond to the child, but you are the one who purchased it and you are in control of that. The downside perhaps to these savings bonds is that they have a relatively low rate of interest, so they don't grow as fast as some of the other options, but still could be good depending on what you're trying to achieve. Now, if you are trying to teach your grandchildren a little bit about investing, then you might consider custodial accounts. There are two different flavors. One is a custodial Roth IRA, and the other is a custodial brokerage account, usually called a UGMA or a UTMA. I've recorded videos on UTMA, UGMA. Pop over to those if you want to check those out for further details. But either type of custodial account, what's important to remember is technically these accounts are in the name of the grandchild, but they can't really own them legally until they are 18 or 21, depending on your state. So you are the custodian. You are the person who calls the shots on the account until they reach that adult age. And then it becomes the grandchild's account and they can do whatever they want with it. Some people don't mind that. Some people, that's a problem. These types of accounts, however, are where you can really teach the grandchild about investing because you need to select investments. Unlike the savings bonds or even the 529s, which are invested but could be pretty conservative and boring, as they call those. In these brokerage accounts, there's a wide variety of options. You could have stocks, you could have bonds, you could have ETFs, mutual funds. You could get into a lot of teaching and training for a grandchild with the various investments that you can carry in a custodial account. This would likely be set up with a financial advisor or a broker, although you could also do it online by yourself through a website of a custodian. So there's a lot of flexibility, and the grandchild could spend this on whatever they want. It's not limited to education as a 529 plan would be. So if you want the most flexibility, you'd look for a custodial account like a UGMA or UTMA. And if you want the most control, you'd look more like an educational account like a 529 plan. Do also keep in mind that if you're looking at a custodial Roth, while that's really great because tax-free savings is awesome as it's compounded over the years, however, a custodial Roth, just like any Roth, you have to have earned income to be eligible to make contributions. So these are more appropriate for maybe older children who have a job of some sort and are getting paid. Then they could contribute to a custodial Roth, or you could contribute on their behalf. But they have to have that earned income before money can be put into any kind of Roth instrument. Those are the most salient points for now. If you are a grandparent and want to help your grandchildren along financially, these are some great options for you. Pop on to our other videos to learn more about the ones that interest you most. And until then, have a wonderful rest of your day.